Okay guys, we're here at Bishop Ladja, the final fight. This is a bit of a coin flip. It can go either way. For the most part, we should be fine, but there's a good chance that we might get really unlucky, and it can happen. That's the problem with this sort of fight. Anyway, as you can see, our Gigantes is here. Brontes. Brontes? Brontes? I'm gonna say Brontes because it's a name I heard recently, so... Anyway, why don't we go ahead and take a look at him. He's not as good as the Great Dragon. The Great Dragon was basically one of the most overpowered of allies that you could have. Depending on your definition of overpowered, anyway. But Gigantes is a fast, hard-hitting guy, and he maxes out at level 7. And 2 more levels he'll be maxed out. Fun thing though with him is that he gains at like 500 HP on his last level or something. Like, goes up to 500, excuse me. Not that he gets 500 more. No. But he gets a lot of health, a lot of attack. He usually maxes out his attack and agility at max levels. And his resilience is up there too. Resilience usually at 150. I have the stats pulled up. His issue is he does not have very good resistances. He has no resistance to any breath attacks, or Kafrizzle, or Kaboom, or even Kasizzle. The only little bit of resistance that he has against attacks is against Whoosh, and only a tiny bit. He is immune to death and paralysis, so that's one of the big reasons why I chose him for our final bonus helpful character. Because we need someone that actually is immune to this stuff. Everyone else is only a little bit immune to Burning Breath, but it's not enough. But yeah, the Gigantes, otherwise, it doesn't have any notable big resistances or immunities. So there's a reason why we didn't pick him, and we picked Great Dragon last time instead of him. He's still good, but he's one of those ones that if you pick him up late, he generally is going to level up sort of fast, I think, because it didn't take him too long to get to level 5. I didn't try too hard to get him maxed out, but if you want to secure things, you could do that. Now here for Goodian, he's at level 41. I gave him all my attack seeds and resilient seeds, because although he does get he can get up to max stats in some things, it might be only at level 99 when that happens, and I'm not gonna do that. So he's got all the resilience and strength seeds on him, and I think also the MP seeds as well. Yeah, I gave him those too because he's the full healer and he might run out. This is Clayton at his max level. I did not give him any stat seeds that I'm aware of. No, I did not. I gave him no stat seeds whatsoever. Oh, I did give some wisdom seeds to Brontes because, yeah, surprise, surprise, he doesn't have very high wisdom. But you need him to get at least 20, so I just dumped all my wisdom seeds on him until he hit a minimum 20 as soon as I got him. His max is at 30, though, so eventually he'd be always controllable. Though I didn't have any issues controlling him, funny enough, even though he was below 20. It's weird. But anyway, yeah, Wixie here is also at max level. And I gave her all my agility seeds just to give her a little bit of a better shot. But unfortunately, we still fall short, and now she's kind of a middling agility against Ladja. Not great. I gave her also all our HP seeds that we've gotten, because her max HP is like 230 or something like that. So we really needed to get every bit of point from those seeds. So... her stats are not the best, but she does have decent, she still has decent attack, but honestly, I think she's probably the worst monster we've had, because she's not fast, she doesn't have a lot of HP, her skills are just kind of whatever, and she's also a low-level maxer, and comes so late. If she was a beginning character that you can get, like, as soon as Generation 2 starts, she'd be good, but unfortunately, no. Alright, items. That was a long rant there. For Brontes, his best weapon that we can get for now, I think at all, yeah, is the Great Bow. Well, yeah. Technically, he can get a Flail of Destruction, but that can't crit, and honestly, and it hits all though, so it's still decent somewhat. But you're also not able to get it until later. So typically, anyway. Magic armor is probably the best that he can have as well, because the Hellas armor is over on Clayton, and plus you don't want to give Hellas armor to him. He's fast. You want to have some more people that are fast, especially since Clayton's already slow. You know. Since he has no breath resistance, I gave him the Ogre Shield. Even though everyone here can equip it, it's best in his hands because he needs it, and a Great Helm because it helps. Now he's our Stolo Staff's user in this time because he's immune to death and paralysis, which is kind of good, kind of bad. He's second fastest and will be able to unparalyze, but at the same time, it's gonna be a bit tough because if everyone gets paralyzed and he gets focus fired, he might go down because he doesn't have the great agility, ice resistance like our last crew had. He has the Staff of Salvation because we have 2 now, thanks to doing a lot of TNT boards and some Yig Leaves, and he has the Yigdu just in case everyone's paralyzed and low health, or he's low health, and we're a little worried about survival. So we gave him the Yigdu. And also Packs of Punches are useful here because there's no Disruptive Wave, and a couple Yig Leaves, Elves, and Elixirs as usual. For Goodian, he's going to maintain his Miracle Sword and Sacred Armor combo, because he does have a couple weapons that are slightly better. He has access to the Ice Sword, or whatever it's called. Ice Blade, I think it's what it's called. And that'll be useful in other fights, but not for this one. So I just stuck with the Miracle Sword for now. Sacred Armor, because that's basically like free resistance, because it's going to heal him each round. Great Helm is the best he can have at the moment. And a Tempest Shield, because that has some it's the best breath resistance shield I can give him that isn't the Ogre Shield, because it also has better defense. It's tied with Dragon Shields, to be honest. Elfin Charms are on everybody, even though they don't matter here. Meteorite Arm Bracer for him, because I like him going first. Full heal if necessary. Yig Leaves and Packs of Punch and Elfin Elixir. And Sands of Time, just in case he's the last one standing and everyone's dead and it looks like it's a dead run, we can reverse it. Now, which I might need to do, because even though I'm stacking the deck in my favor, there's a good chance things might mess up. Now, Clayton here, Metal King Sword user as usual, though he's mostly going to be buffing this fight. Hell's Armor to get good breath resistance with Great Helm and Dragon Shield for more breath resistance. And Elfin Charm. Still has the crude image because he has terrible luck otherwise. He has the other Staff of Salvation, just so every person now can heal, because Wixie has the Sage Stone. Packs of Punches, yes. And Yig Leaves. The only reason I didn't give Clayton the Sage Stone, because he could survive better than Wixie can, is because he has really good attack, and Wixie doesn't always have good attack to be done. So this is a little tricky since our weakest member is also our Sage Stone user. That might have to change later down the line, depending how we do this. So, we'll see. Here's Wixie. Wixie's got their best unique weapon, Hell Saber, even though could use the Metal King Sword instead. Or even the crossbow, I think, if I remember right. Devil Armor is the best armor that they can have at this moment, unfortunately. They don't really get a breath resistance one, so that's why I have the Dragon Shield on them. Great Helm on them. Sage Stone, I already discussed why. A bunch of Yig Leaves and a Packs of Punch, just in case they get to attack if we have really good luck. And 1 Elfin Elixir, just in case as well. The only one MP that you really have to worry about is Goodian, because Clayton, her buff does not cost much. So, but that's it for our stats. Monsters is going to be kerplunking in the battle. So, and I will meet you at the start of the fight so you don't have to deal with this bullshit in between. See you there. It's boss time against Ladja. Alright, for the first round, I'm deciding since Monsters has kerplunk, he's just going to kerplunk with everyone here so they could set up. And whether or not it's considered I'm considering this even if it ends up healing anything on everybody, because it's otherwise Ladja gets a free round on us, so I think it's fair for us to just go ahead and let him and let us have a setup round as well. So, packs a punch on Brontes, packs a punch on Goodian, and Clayton's going to packs a punch themselves. I'm not kabuffing now because I want to wait till Wixie's out in the field. Alright, he went first, so that's a little unfortunate. He gets a free round of damage against us. Let's go ahead and change in Wixie. Wixie at least gets to avoid that damage. Alright, so you're going to attack... Do I want everyone to attack? I think that's what we wanted to do. You're going to kabuff though, and you're going to Sage Stone. Very good. Caprizzle is not bad at all. But Goodian is going to interfere here. Go ahead and full heal. You got to keep kabuffing. You got to kabuff at least 4 times, I believe. And Wixie's going to continue Sage Stoning. Even if sometimes it's a waste, it's just generally better, I find. Yeah. Alright, that was a mostly safe round there. That was kabuff number 2. You 2 attack. I think Brontes should be fine. You're gonna kabuff and you're gonna Sage Stone. Okay, this is where trouble comes in a little. Alright. This is where we're gonna have to make some decisions. I'm gonna say... You, Staff of Salvation, Wixie, just to make sure they survive this one round. You need to full heal Brontes. You're gonna have to kabuff, and you're Sage Stoning. This is the last kabuff, though, we have to do. Clayton's fine. Alright, that's the final kabuff. You probably don't even need to do kabuff that many times, but whatever. Go ahead and full heal. You get to start attacking now, and you're going to Sage Stone. Goodian now does outdamage Clayton, but Clayton actually can contribute with some good attack. Oh, here it starts. Oh! That's a weird dodge, but didn't matter. It's okay. It's not the worst, because at least he didn't do damage to us. So, first things first, you always want to get Goodian up. Because Goodian not only has Tingle, but is also our full healer, so... And there's a reason why. Okay, for this, we're going to have you go ahead and Staff of Salvation Wixie, and you're going to Tingle. That's okay. That wasn't bad at all. Okay, that could have been really bad. I think you can get away with attacking. Yeah, we're going to do that. Because Goodian got some HP out of that anyway. But yeah, I would actually prefer if Wixie was a little faster, but I'd rather have the Meteorite Arm Bracer on Goodian. Alright, these 3 can just attack and you can Sage them. You actually want Ladja to be straight up attacking. This is the worst thing he can do. Luckily, it's very rare that he double Ice Blast us. Alright, for this, I'm going to actually have you... Yeah, you go ahead and Sage Stone... Not Sage Stone, Staff of Salvation yourself. You go ahead and full heal Clayton. You're going to attack, and you're going to Sage Stone. Clayton might just get fucked, though, because he's the last in initiative here, so... Okay, good. That's the one bad thing about relying on Clayton to be an attacker. Alright, I'd rather you full heal instead. You attack and you Sage Stone. Here we go. And... Oh, Wixie dodged it. Okay, good. You could also throw in some of the Moonwort bulbs if you wanted someone else to handle the unparalyzations. Anyway, in terms of order of unparalyzing people, it's Goodian usually first, and then Wixie, and then Clayton. Because Clayton is mostly additive at this point. Also, one other thing, Goodian cannot solo this because he's not immune to Burning Breath, and one Burning Breath instantly kills you in this. If Paralyze could wear off in battle and not instantly end a fight, that would be a different story, but unfortunately he can't. The only thing I might try to do is maybe have Bronte and Goodian duo this, which I think actually would be easier. But we'll see. In any case, yeah, go ahead and attack. I'm gonna say you're fine to attack. Oh, you're still paralyzed. I would rather you sacrifice your turn, you go ahead and attack, and you Sage Stone. That's okay. We're okay. Yeah, that's the reason also why I don't have Clayton with the Sage Stone, because his turns are more likely to be eaten up over Wixie's. Not by much, though. I'm going to say full heal Bronte just because you want to keep him healthy. We also don't want to have to rebuff or buff people where possible, but that's honestly not as big of a deal because Clayton can just regular buff to skip a couple levels. We're doing okay. Sorry that I paused too much, though. I'm like trying to make sure I'm keeping track of what I want to do. Which sometimes I even forget, even as I'm trying to concentrate, so, you know. We're okay, I'm gonna say here. This one, it's a little risky, but we also do have that do if we need it. We're okay. Yeah, I love it when Ladja just attacks regularly. I don't like it when he does that. But again, at least he doesn't seem to do double cold breath. Alright, for this one, I would say... we're going to risk Bronte, let him attack, you full heal Wixie, you attack, and you Sage Stun. Okay, we're good. Yeah, only the cold breath is really deadly. I'm not sure how we're going to be doing Estark with this, because Wixie's in deep trouble with that. We're okay enough that we could just get away with Sage Stone. Yeah, you keep doing that. That's fine with me. Go ahead. We can just keep going. And there you go. Yeah, I think we got lucky on that. If he really decided to Burning Breath more or Cold Breath, because we probably could have lost. I did a bunch of test runs with this, and there was a couple times where Bronte was at like 90 HP and everyone was low HP, and he had the only Stolo staff, and it's just like, oh fuck, I hope we survive. And then he just regular attacks the next turn, so that we were mostly okay. So it can be tricky. In any case, I might try a duo of Bronte and Goodian and see if it's interesting enough. I mean, it probably is going to be easier. It would be my guess, though. So, but in any case, I will see you either there or at Nimzo, depending how I decide to record. So, see you there. Okay, it's time for, well, boss time 2! So, for this, I'm not going to bother killing these guys off. The way I see this is, either Bronte and Goodian do it or don't. I tested this out. It is possible, and it's not too bad. It could be a little easier. But again, some bad timing can also fuck things up. But just to go over our setup real quick. Generally same, except I gave them each a fairy foil, just in case, mostly for the defenses, I mean. We're going to start, though, with the packs of punches as usual. And I also gave the Sage Stone to Goodian in case we need to do a light heal us, in case both people needed some healing just to survive a little more. But otherwise, yeah, fairy foil and packs of punches are very much needed. Goodian's mostly going to be just playing the support role here, though. Alright, that happened. I'm going to say go ahead and do... You do Fairy Foil. Why don't you do Sage Stone, because this is not a bad time for that. Oh yeah, we're going to be fast-forwarding some, too. Alright, one more Fairy Foil, and you should do a Fairy Foil. You don't need too many. Alright, you attack, and you're going to go ahead and full heal. Not bad. You need to do one more Fairy Foil, and then we're good. The Fairy Foil is not super necessary, it's just helpful. Yeah, we're going to keep Bronte in a pretty good healthy range. I'm going to say both can attack. That's fine. Both can attack still. Goodian can tank better thanks to all of his extra healing, but Bronte I still keep in front just in case. I probably shouldn't do that, but eh. I'm just used to it. Alright, and now we gotta heal him. This is still a little bit luck-based, but not as much for some reason. It's kind of funny. So, yeah, you could just do this with these two. As long as one person's immune to Paralyze, you're good. I'm gonna say, yeah, go ahead and full heal. We're okay. When it's just Goodian hurt, Goodian can just heal themselves with by attacking. Alright, Stillo Staff. That hurts a little bit. Okay, this is a case where you should Staff of Salvation yourself and you should full heal. That hurt. Are they gonna keep doing this? I'm gonna say Staff of Salvation Goodian instead, because Goodian should survive okay. And you full heal. That happened. That's fine. Okay, that was a waste of everyone's turn. Okay, now we can get back to the attack. That's fine. Go ahead and full heal. Darn. Why don't you still lose him back up? At least Brontes can take a hit and all. Not take a breath, but take a hit. Stop doing that. I might need to actually Yigdo soon. Whoa! Oh my god, Bronte! Oh! Nicely done! 1 HP! Holy shit, dude! You're gonna attack and you're gonna full heal. Oh, good job! Oh, that was amazing. You know what? I'm gonna risk you this time, and you're gonna full heal. Okay, we're okay. Go ahead and full heal. We actually should be almost done, funny enough. Okay, we can just attack again. Yeah. But damn, Bronte! Okay, that's a case where you should, self-heal yourself and self-heal yourself. Weird dodges at times. But okay, get him back up. Full heal. Alright, we can just attack. Still okay. And we got him! Duo. Yeah, as long as someone's immune to him and there's a full healer, you basically will have this. It'd be better if Goodian was perfectly immune, but he's just semi-resistant to Death Burning Breath. But, alright, I proved it. Now we can move on to Nimzo, so I'll see you there.